now, the Security Operations Center knowledge graph. It's massive, as you can see. Loads of detail in there. I can actually zoom in a bit. This gives you an idea of what's in the knowledge graph in total. The big blue dots, the big blue circles, they are the critical capabilities that need to be in place for a successful security operations center, and how they are aligned to each other, what type of questions you need to ask. That's what the orange, the pink dots are here. What kind of questions ask and how they're related. Now this is a big hairball, and I'll try to click on this one, see if it zooms out. That's a big hairball, and that's basically everything that's in there. A lot of nodes, a lot of critical capabilities, a lot of questions to ask, and a lot of relationships between all these areas that you need to cover. Let's zoom in a bit and get more of an overview of what's actually going on here, what you actually need to cover. What we're going to do now is we're only going to show the related topics to the Security Operations Center. And there we go. They're coming in now. I can do a big globe so you can see what's going on here. They're coming in now. Zoom in. So the areas that are related to Security Operations Center are obviously Zero Trust Network, Cyber Fusion, Software Configuration Management, Third-Party Risk Management, Malware Analysis, Security Operations, and the list goes on and on and on. What I can do here is, if I want to dive into one of those topics and I go like, oh, I'm interested in third-party risk management, see what's going on there. Here we go. The big blue balls open up, and they're the critical capabilities that you need to cover to do well in third-party risk management in relationship to security operations centers. You can read those, and you can click on each and every one of them, and it pops up with questions that you need to ask. Be certain that your group has involvement in maintaining and managing security operations and GRC functions related to the other ones here. And the question you can ask is which functions of your security operations center are outsourced. So that gives you an idea of what are the other areas that are related to SOC's security operations center that I need to focus on in my organization, that I need to be aware of, that I need to take care of, that I do not want to forget by all means. All right, let's go one step further and let's show you all the use cases that are in there, and that's the big balls, and zoom in a bit to give you an idea of what's in there. So these are all the critical capabilities that are being covered in the Kanban, in the Security Operations Center Kanban. These are all of them. What you see here, I can zoom in. The ones in the middle are of utmost importance. Go here. Support security tooling in the cloud and provide education to those on how to develop secure code. To give you an idea, click on that, and the rest opens up as well. Might be a bit busy right now because there's a lot going on. So there we go. Here it is. Look at that. Hoppa. And there we are. Our developers tested. There we go. This is the one that's related. Double click on that one and zoom. Our developers tested to ensure that this works well. This is where I'm dragging it out. You see it's a bit slow now because it's a lot of balls, a lot to manage and a lot to put on the screen. So let's make it a bit easier on the machine itself and only show the use cases that have the highest priority, that I really need to have in place for a successful security operations center. So not all of these balls, but just the top 5. There we go. Limit 5. Show me the top 5. Let's zoom in and show you what they are so you can read it for yourself. Safeguard that your team is responsible for detection capabilities. I'm only going to read the first line. You can read it yourself. Warrant that your operation is involved in network security environments. Security incident response teams, interesting here. Provide support to the Security Operations Center during incident response and threat hunting activities. And here we're looking at security event and incident management and log aggregators, zero trust and network security processes and tools. And here, a whole list of full packet capture, EDR, SOAR, CSOC, SEIM, OT and IT network intrusion detection systems. This looks like an interesting one. Let's explode this one, see what comes up. Obviously, it's a must-have priority. We need to have this in place, and it's related to security orchestration, automated in response. Very interesting. I'm going to drag that one out. I might click on that one later, see what pops up. Security, obviously, is must-have. A question to ask, simple question to open the conversation. What if a cybersecurity attack shut down your ports? And that can lead the conversation into have we got all of this covered and managed, basically. But I was interested, so these are the top 5. I was interested in what's going on here. Double click. So if I want to have a look at security orchestration, automation and response, these are the criteria that I need to have a look at. Coordinate with a SOC on the security information event management SEIM. Develop experience using Python for the purpose of automating security operations and incident response processes. That makes perfect sense to me. Work closely with the Security Operations Center and engineering teams to improve existing automation. See if we got some more on automation. I like that. Let's have a look. See if we got some more on automation. Yeah. Deliver a security awareness program. Yeah, here we go. Red team testing, blue team testing, exercises, incident response, malware, digital forensics. A lot of information here. I want to keep automation in mind for a search as well. Let's do that first. Let's go and have a look at information automation. What we got there. So I can do a search on the what's in the blue balls basically, and I want to see use cases that have automation in them. And I don't want to see the top 5 because otherwise I might get overwhelmed. There we go. Threat. Automate. And go. There we go, the top 5 automation that have automation. Understand the security tooling, integration and automation needs of security governance, risk and compliance, security engineering and innovation, security operations and incident response, and cyber solutions, implementing solutions to promote business growth and differentiation through security tooling and automation. Go on. And it goes on. I'm not going to read all of them, but I might just zoom in so you can have a look at them yourself. You can pause the video later on. You can have a look at what's in there. Administer and maintain security, guarantee your operation is leading, and make sure the SecOps engineer operates, maintains, and streamlines the information security teams. All right. Now, just for the fun of it, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to explode them all to see what's coming up here. That's a must-have. That's a must-have. And they're all must-haves. They're all must-haves. So I want to have a look at automation. These are the areas that I need to focus on. Interesting to me is that they are connected to security orchestration, automation, response, third-party risk management, and ISO 27001. So I think that's the ISMS ISO certification. You can have a look at then, and that's for the fun of it. See what else is in there. Oh, there's more. So you see, I can go down the rabbit hole and basically keep clicking and see what the relationships are between each and every one of these areas. And now, what I can do as well is have a look if it's able to answer questions for me. And let's do that. Let's put up a question and see what comes up. Yeah. The question is, what security measures does your organization employ to keep your threat intelligence secure? That's one of the questions that's of highest importance that comes out of the self-assessment, the SOC self-assessment that we have in book format, in toolkit format. You can find them on Amazon, the books and the toolkits on our website, obviously. But if I want to have a look at threat intelligence, I can search in use cases for threat intelligence and see what comes up. What kind of use cases do we have? What kind of critical capabilities? I'm limiting it at 5, so we're not overdoing it again. Here we go. Be sure your personnel is involved in operation security, including SOC, incident response, actioning threat intelligence, malware analysis, or IDS and IPS analysis. Yeah, Good. Vulnerabilities, working, and this is a big one, I believe. There we go. Develop experience working with information security teams and functions. Yep. Let's open them all up and see what they are going to tell us in relation to questions. This was the most important one that came up. What if a cybersecurity attack shut down your ports? Remember that one related to security. Here's one. Who should be involved in your organization's incident response plan? Good question. Related to security. And kill chain. Let's see, interesting one. I'm going to drag that one over here, see if there's more there. Then, how do covered entities currently evaluate incident response and cyber resilience capabilities? Yeah, how is it evaluated from a business perspective? Develop experience working with information teams and functions. Yep. I was going to have a look at kill chain and the NIST here. Those are the two that I go like, well, I want to have a deeper dive into those, see what's going on there. Kill chain, oh, whoopa, look at that one, kill chain. Well, I guess that's a big one, kill chain. Yep, definitely a big one. That's an area that I really can focus on and I really can dive into because all these blue balls pop up. Wow. Let's have a look at use cases for kill chain while I'm at it. Why not? Yep, and kill chain. Let's see what comes up because now I'm interested. Now I'm invested. Kill chain, run. Let's see what we have. Use case. Nothing here. It wasn't the questions. Yep. Run. Show it in the graph. There we go. Kill chain. All right. I only do 5, as you can see. Otherwise, it might get too much. Kill. Kill. There we go. Kill. Not skills. See, it pops up skills. I want to see that. Skill chain. Chain. It comes up there. It does natural language processing, so it basically search for words or parts of words. It's pretty straightforward. Chain. There. There. The whole value chain. Yeah. Management chain. Supply chain. Supply chain. Interesting. IT chain. Very connected. Let's try another question. And this one. Does your organization have a formal security operations center or team that actively manages security incidents and events as they are generated? So I want to have a look at incident, the word incident, see what comes up. Let's go. Run. Limited to 50. Up. There we go. That's a lot. We're limiting it to 50. So these are the 50 most important ones. What would happen if I would not limit it? Let's go. Whatever. Big number. Don't zoom in. Play. Hit run. Is it more? It is a lot more. There's a lot going on if I need to manage incidents, which makes perfect sense because that's what a security operations center basically does. Managing incidents, cyber security incidents related. Let's have a look. Bring it down to 5. So that's manageable. We want to see the top 5 that have incident in. And I'm going to zoom in again so you can read them if you want to. Designs and security operation, yeah. Implement incident response, support, formally leading others, fusion centers, security operation centers, vulnerability assessment, yeah. Cyber threat analysis support, excellent. All relevant stakeholders and compliance functions are appropriately involved and informed of events and progress. All right. Let's double click, see how they're all connected. This is my most favorite part, if you can't see that yet, because I'm actually excited to see what pops up, how everything's connected. I know that I put all this information myself in the database, but this visualization gives me an idea of how things are connected and a new insight and a blueprint for if I want to focus on this one thing. How do I actively manage security incidents and events as they are generated in my security operations center? This is the blueprint. These are all must-haves, things that are of highest importance to my security operations center success. Again, ISO standard pops up here. Interesting. Cyber kill chain, threat management, security operations center. Duh, that's what we're doing here. And questions to ask to make sure that you're on the right track here. Is your information security incident response and management program integrated with comparable cybersecurity? Yeah, and I can zoom in a bit, see if it works here. And physical security programs that didn't fit in the bubble here. Let's unzoom that. Is there a capability model for threat and vulnerability management? Look at that. That's what I like. Yeah, I like that. Capability maturity model. Interesting. I'm always keen and to have a look at standards. So see if there's anything else that comes up here. That's the only one for this one, ISO. Vulnerability assessment. Let's have a look at that one. That's a big one. If you want to do a vulnerability assessment, I'm going to drag that out a bit, give you an idea. That is, there we go. These are the areas I can focus on. And again, I can click them and see how they're all connected to this. Now, before I leave you today, we're going to have a quick look at all the use cases that are in there. Again, big hairball. Poof, there it is. Loading. All the use cases that are in there. And I think this is even kept at 1,000, and it's got close to 2,000 use cases in it. So otherwise, it will become too much. I'm not going to click on any of these balls because you know what's going to happen. It's going to unfold and connect to everything and show up everything that's in the knowledge graph. And that will get too overwhelmed. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to leave you with this for today. I had fun doing this, and I'll catch you again